Tonight, it's Landon James, tech shits, and more.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
I don't want to say it's my own thing.
Well, it is your own thing.
I know that.
Podcast.
Oh, it's gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Archer.
Yeah.
Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Alan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to the 162nd time of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. I don't know why I put that. Proudly live from the palatial EC studios, scattered all across the upstate of South Carolina. And I believe that we're broadcasting from Illinois as well tonight. So we're so glad you're here. And you can always catch us on YouTube, Insta, Facebook, and X, and all of your favorite podcast platforms. And on blcpodcast.com, which is a website. And now it's the guy who's funniest when he's one room away. It's Fred.
Yeah. I told Alan earlier, the more beer you drink, the funnier I get. So, keep drinking.
Who's Alan?
Yeah. The guy that I'm about to introduce, Alan. OTB.
That's me.
Yeah.
All right.
Welcome to the show. I don't know. Is Alan going to should we make Alan say a thing?
Say a
Fred, from
thing.
now on?
No.
Well, Fred says a thing. I say the thing.
Well,
And then Fred says a thing.
We've been doing this for 167 times.
Dude.
And now you suddenly decided that we want to change it.
We gotta keep it
No.
Yeah, remember. So Landon. Oh, by the way, Landon James is joining us. Welcome to the show,
Landon
Landon.
James.
Of course. So Landon, I think so. We had a lady who's a medium on the show, psych medium, and she told us that the
I wish I was
key.
there.
Oh, dude, we'll get you on with her. She's actually awesome.
Yeah,
She told us
she's
that the key to us growing was change, and which I thought meant fire Fred, and I tried and it didn't work. So instead, I just think if Alan would just have a quip, right, Fred, like a catchphrase. If you were and not go fuck yourself, but
Hey,
it's me.
Okay. Skibbity dabbity.
There you go. Skibbity toilet.
Skibbity toilet. It's Alan on the board. You believe.
There you go.
That's
I
fresh,
love it.
that's new, that's hip.
Yeah.
We just
Skibbity
dated.
toilet.
Everyone's gonna listen to this in 20 years and be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
this was during the Skibbity toilet wars before the end of the earth." So, what, Landon? Thank you for joining us tonight. We're sorry that we're idiots, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah. What do you get? You get what you pay for. And this
That's true.
podcast is free.
No, you're all good. Thank you very much for having me on the show. I've been pretty busy doing a lot of nursing homes, performing for a lot of grooving grannies and stuff like that. Like I was telling you guys for the
Grooving Grannies. What is the Grooving Grannies? You gotta tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah.
No, they're kind of like groupies, and they're a bunch of very nice ladies that come to the shows, and they always bring sometimes treats and food.
Hey, you got cookies
Okay.
and cakes and pies and stuff.
And they're very big Elvis fans, so they get
Yeah.
along with me, and also they really like Kevin though, even more than me. It's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah?
My manager, because we all wear crazy Elvis.
We know
Right.
Kevin's a ladies' man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but we wear shirts like this, so we got new shirts that are
Oh, look at that shirt. That's nice.
Oh, yeah, that's like a
they're
feeling,
like
man.
gold.
How do you make a shirt like that?
Yeah. Look like that shirt.
But
beneath
we
you.
wear stuff like that, and the grannies go crazy. And with
Yeah.
Kevin, they really like it.
Granny for Fred too, just for the record.
Yeah.
I said grannies go crazy for Fred too.
Oh,
Hey, you know,
Oh yes.
They love some Freddie.
love some old ladies, man.
I have to send you guys some Elvis shirts to wear one day.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, hey, no, dude. Anytime my kids like make fun of me because anytime I see like an older lady, I always try to like kind of flirt with her. Because like, why not? She knows. Hey, she knows something's probably not going to happen if it does. All right.
Seen that. That's not,
Wow.
that's pretty.
Well, you got to flirt with the grannies, Fred. That's how they butter your cookies,
All right, though.
whatever that
Never
means.
know, you're gonna get locked down.
I know we're gonna get in so much trouble. We had a rough couple weeks with the show, Fred.
Hey, Granny.
Just saying. Babies having babies, Fred.
That's awesome, though, man.
No, that's all. So you have been. Like I said, we keep up with you on socials and stuff, and you've been like crazy busy as always. You don't ever seem to stop. So,
No.
what we got anything coming up that we need to know about? And you need to tell the people.
Well, this week I only have one senior home, which I don't know where it is. So we're all free of that.
Half the people who are there don't know where it is either.
I'm here.
Like, I don't know either, Elvis.
I don't know where here is, but I'll be here.
It's gonna be the White House.
Yeah.
There you go. Alan's in full-on political mode.
Yes, I am.
You know.
I don't know why I thought about him and Sam Elliott. You know,
He's
sorry.
forever like
Who?
as the election nears. Alan,
Sam Elliott. I don't even know who that is.
no, never mind.
Sam Elliott is a handsome older gentleman.
Yeah, he's a handsome older gentleman, big mustache, and talks like this. He always wears.
You've probably seen him. He's been in a ton of stuff. And
You ever see Big
he's always
Lebowski?
like, howdy, partner.
Well, I'm sorry.
You see Tombstone?
Know who he is.
Yeah.
I'm very uninformed. I'm very Elvis-like.
Yeah, you're right.
Well,
I believe,
know a lot
I
about Elvis, but you know,
Sam Elliott and the King probably would have been friends.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Hung out.
most
Yeah,
likely.
they hung out.
No.
Yeah, they hung out.
So you got one show this week. Are you? I know this may sound like a weird question, so don't. I just wonder: is it coming into like the busier season for you, or is it like coming? I don't know what's the busiest time for you for your shows.
Because it's around Christmas time.
Right. People are spending more time indoors. It's getting cold.
Yeah. Well, next week I have 3 shows in a row that are 3 hours each.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Halloween like base shows, which my manager's gonna.
What you gonna dress up as for Halloween?
He has a crazy costume, and all the fans are wondering what he's gonna wear. Or
Yeah.
like a lot of our loyal fans that come to every show, because there's usually
Right.
that watch, but it's gonna
Did
be.
he do? Was he the Joker last year?
Yep, he was the Joker, and he
Okay,
did wear it when we watched. Well, him and his girlfriend Kristen went to watch it. Me and my girlfriend watched it, and
Oh yeah! Congratulations! Landon celebrated an anniversary with his lady.
oh yeah, 1 year.
One, congratulations! Hey man, that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Good
So,
job.
but yeah, so I know last year he sent me pictures of his costume, and it was very disturbing. No, because I was like, dude, I don't. This is a little creepy looking Kevin, and you know, he's like, whatever, bah. You know, I'm like, yeah, no, I get it. You creepy.
You know what? I don't think you would get mad if I told this story. Like, we could tell some stories. One time we were at he was at Jewel, and there was this like lady walking around, and she was looking at him already and already scared. So Kevin kind of put on the act as the Joker. Like, you know, just playing, having fun. Didn't go crazy, but he kept like looking at her and like saying little stuff.
I got these scars.
And then the girl went screaming. The lady went screaming.
And
So
then-
he sold it.
Does honestly, I gotta say, you know, with the best Jokers, like my girlfriend would say, Heath Ledger's one of the best.
Sure.
Right.
I'm not a crazy
I wouldn't have.
like a lot of others. actually, because like my girlfriend and a lot of people know a lot of movies. I only know Elvis movies.
Sure.
Right.
Like I said, that's
I went as the Joker one time, and like we were all packed up in the car going to like a party or whatever, and I was in the back seat and I'm riding down the street, and I'm just looking, and you know how you can feel when somebody's like looking at you. So like the car next to us, like at the red light, was like looking at me. And I could feel it, and I just went. Scared the shit out of him.
I bet.
That was great.
start waving.
Yeah. So Landon, Halloween, what do you dress as?
That's the big question.
Actually, me and my girlfriend, we're gonna go as vampires this year. We're gonna
Okay, but like scary vampires or like Twilight vampires? Or like classic vampires. There's a lot of different ways to go. Like I personally, sexy vampire this year for me. But
I hope none of her family's watching. I don't want to get in trouble, but we're gonna go for like more sexy vampires.
yeah,
There you
you
go.
should. You're young. You're taught.
There you go. Yeah.
So it's kind of
Right. When you get to me and you're old, vampire, they're old fat Russell Crowe vampire.
Russell Crowe.
I'm still dressing up as Elvis show.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I was like, so how long have you been ETAing?
I'm sorry.
How long have you been ETAing? You've been ETAing for at least like what, 5 years?
God, 10 years now. Yeah,
10 years. So like,
I would
that's
say
what I want to know.
years.
Is it like every Halloween? Are you like Elvis? It's like I'm going as Elvis as a clown, or I'm going as Elvis as
Elvis has, yeah, double the costume.
Elvis
No,
as
next year, we're thinking about because Lilo and Stitch is like a classic kids cartoon, but
right,
like Stitch likes Elvis.
yeah.
So joke and go crazy and wear a freaking Stitch costume.
Yeah, with the
You look good, but I'm gonna go Stitch. I'm gonna look like a fool on stage. I don't think I can do that, man.
yeah, you'll be all right.
If
Just
any
going
of these
with
Elvis
confidence, man.
stand on that, I'm in trouble. They're gonna post Landon James Stinky Stitch.
Nah, man, you got to pull the confidence off with it, man. You go up there and like own it. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Right.
I look crazy, and you're gonna love it.
And at the end, you go, Stitch, bitch,
They'll,
and walk off.
they'll think I'm really proud of it.
Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You got to own it, man, in life.
A Hawaiian movie. You know what I'm saying? I think it's based in Hawaii, and the Hawaiians, they were crazy about Elvis. They're crazy about it. So, yeah.
Vacation there a lot.
Right, yeah. Because why wouldn't you? I mean, you're
Yeah.
Elvis. You know what I mean?
Also Hawaii, which is gorgeous. I've never been. Have you been to Hawaii, Fred?
No, I've never been.
Alan, you haven't been either. I don't
Yes,
think.
I've been to Hawaii.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you're the only
Landon,
one. No.
do you want to take a show trip?
Let's go.
Oh, a show trip, do an interview there.
Yeah. I mean, we can write it off.
We can.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We just have to become a business and have
like
money.
Hawaii and just say we're in Hawaii.
Right. Oh, yeah.
One day, one of my dreams, if I keep doing what
Hawaii, Minnesota. Sure, that's a place. I'm sure there's some good place named
Hawaii, North Carolina. Yep, we're going.
Did you say Hawaii, Minnesota?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a place, but I feel like it is.
You know what's weird? It's always like a name, like a street name with the state in front of it.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, we'll meet on Hawaii Avenue. Old Starbucks.
Why haven't you?
So, I think I know what I'm gonna go as for Halloween this year.
What you got?
I think I'm going as Robert Downey Jr. as Osiris.
When he was in Less Than Zero.
No. No, when he was in Tropic Thunder. I'm gonna be a dude dressed as another dude.
That's the best, dude.
I got the little tiny afro already.
Yeah.
You know?
You can pull it off.
Yeah, I can
That's
pull it
funny
off.
that you would be dressed as. I like that you're like, I'm dressed as Robert Downey Jr. as
Yeah,
this guy. Yeah, that's even better. Complexity. See, Landon, same thing. I'm dressed as Stitch as Elvis.
yeah, exactly.
That's what the difference between that guy did something, and then they're like, that guy put in the work.
Yeah,
And that's how you got to sell it. You got to sell it.
Yeah, he put some thought into it. But I don't know if I should black up my face a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just like a tiny little bit.
It wouldn't be racist because I am.
You
black.
can do that.
it wouldn't be racist because
It wouldn't be racist because I'm black. So I could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Like finally my chance.
yeah, finally, you can finally do it.
Finally do it. I can do it. I always wanted to.
What you should actually do, Fred, is you should first white face yourself and then put blackface over the white face. That way it's like
That on him.
yeah, it makes perfect sense. So later I have no idea what I'm gonna be for Halloween. I think I was told I was gonna be a skeleton or something.
Yeah.
So I don't know. My kids, I don't care, dude. My kids are like, we're dressed in this, and they all have weird stuff that I don't know what it is.
What was your most favorite Halloween costume, Landon?
Oh, me?
Yeah, Landon. Yes. What did you do?
Here, I got a crazy one. So
Okay.
one time at our old house, I remember our friends would give out the candy, and I actually had like a full body gorilla costume. I never
Really?
and I scared a bunch of the people that came up, and I was just acting like I was a crazy kid. Actually, I did a lot of crazy stuff.
He
I
wanted to keep the candy.
Hold on now, you got a reputation to uphold.
Oh yeah.
Damn, we don't want you to say the S word, buddy.
I always wanted a gorilla costume. I got
Yeah.
one of the inflatable ones. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, mine had like fur, and it had like
that's what I'm
mask.
talking about.
It was hot. I remember it was hot to wear it, though. So I couldn't wear it if it was Elvis. That would be kind of crazy. Go.
Gorilla Elvis.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
I'm already sweating my butt off, so I feel like going up in a gorilla costume now just really.
Yeah, but gorilla Hawaiian gorilla Elvis.
Yeah, put some lays on him.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Put some like full
Yeah.
I believe
you know
it.
what? And then I have like a guitar.
Yeah.
And but it's shaped as a banana.
TCB chain.
Because you're a gorilla. You have to have something shaped like a banana. That'd be awesome. So I think there's any Elvis songs you could like adapt the words.
Yeah, banana or like
There's a
banana.
monkey business that Elvis did.
Perfect.
It's not a
You lead off with monkey business.
I don't mean it like that, but it's like too much monkey business.
Yeah,
That's where you start off. You lead off right there. People they're already sold, man.
lead right into it, man.
Come on, Landon. We're giving you great ideas here, buddy.
So like in a few Halloweens, like in a few years, I'll end up doing that, and I'm gonna be like, I did it because I was on the podcast.
If you do that,
Yeah.
I will be very excited.
Give us a shout out while you're on stage. That's all we ask for.
Yep.
It
Like,
might
hey,
go
it's for
from
those three dudes who are probably dead by now. No more monkey business. R.I.P.
Dude, that
Literally, no monkey business.
that sounded better than me. God,
No, come on now. Don't flatter yourself, Landon.
No,
By telling me I can do this much. I can only do Elvis in spurts.
no, I have the one show, and then I have like the 3 shows next week. But I think I have a few shows in between, actually. But so I only get a few more days off, and then I'm back in the boxing rink.
Yeah. Are you taking? Do you take time off during like the holidays, like during Christmas, Thanksgiving?
Well,
Or are you kind of busy during all that too?
we have a off, so I'm gonna probably take a trip or something.
All right.
Maybe
Some
come to South Carolina, maybe
Come on,
California.
man.
There you go.
Yeah,
You can do it.
yeah.
If you if you have the choice between, did you say South Carolina or California?
Well, obviously South Carolina, because I want to meet you guys. I never met you.
Sure, not worth a trip. I love you. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But
Don't
if
waste
you
your
have
money
the
on
choice,
me.
right? If you have the choice of like, oh, I could go to California or Vegas or like, there's 173 places on the list
Yeah.
before
If
you
you
get
go
to
to South Carolina, only thing I'm gonna show you is like a really cool bridge. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, like, so here's the bridge.
Bridge.
I like Myrtle Beach. I really like Myrtle Beach.
Okay. Well, yeah.
But I don't know. California though is really crowded these days.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like I remember us driving, we can never get anywhere.
That's a real thing.
You know, people have their opinions about the place, but it's actually really beautiful there.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
but it's hard
Yeah.
to like drive. There's so much traffic and stuff. I sound
Right.
like
Yeah.
I sound like a
It's
crap.
like you just can't. You can't.
There's
and
so much
it's not
traffic.
even like. I was gonna say you can't even like go into the cities, but like it's not even the cities. It's the suburbs of like that too. You know, the suburbs are crowded out there, man. It's just so many people in that state.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people.
A lot of people.
That's why I almost would want to say South Carolina because
Yeah.
you know,
Well, you would.
it was like there's people there, but not as crowded as California. But it's
Yeah.
there.
Get there.
Myrtle is a little different. I like if you're gonna if we were gonna recommend that you go anywhere. And now you being a young guy, Myrtle is probably a better fit for you.
Right.
But like Charleston is beautiful. It's a great place. It's a great old city. You know, it's huge and it's I mean not huge. It's actually not that big, but it's got a ton of history all around it.
A lot of slang.
Really cool. Really good food. Myrtle Beach has what is it? What is that Jimmy Buffett place? Gangster in Paradise. No, Margaritaville. That's there you go. Gangster in Paradise. What was that? I just made that up. That's our fucking place.
Cheeseburger in Paradise. That's what you're talking
Yeah. I don't know why I called it Gangster in Paradise.
about.
Yeah, it works. That's Coolio's old.
There you go. Coolio's Hawaiian themed burger place.
With lettuce and tomato. French fried potatoes.
If you don't put cheese, how can you reach me? Anyway, so I mean, no, if you're gonna come to South Carolina, definitely the beach is the best place. Like where we live is kind of mountainous, like it's in the foothills of the mountains, which is cool if you like that kind of stuff, but not as cool as
A lot of off-roading over there, or no?
Well, lately all of our roads have become mud because of the storm. So yes.
All of the roads are off road.
Temporarily, yes. Where we live, it really wasn't. We weren't that affected, but a little north of us, it was very much. But there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of people that are into like four wheeling and that jazz. You know,
Yeah, that's what I did as a kid. Usually, we used to ride a lot of ATVs. I used to ride on the sand dunes, and it used to scare the living crap out of me. But
yeah,
I remember there's this one hill I had to go up, and it was 90 degrees up, and I was like,
that's too scary, man.
Yeah,
just like those people in the Jeep that go.
I was crying. I was like, I don't want to do it. There's no other way.
You had to gun it, man.
Wiggle it up there.
Believe in yourself. Well, we hope that you know, if you do come, please let us know. We'll make sure to.
Yeah.
We'll show up probably. Unless it's during the week or on the weekend, we'll be there.
No, but get a show out there.
No, definitely, man. We would love.
Yeah. We got a lot.
We would love that.
Love you.
All right, so Landon, we know you're a good guy, right? We no question in our mind that you're a good guy. But
well, I wouldn't say that.
No. But I got a question for you, and I have a bit of a dilemma. Okay, and I need your help, and I need everybody's help. I need everybody in the show's opinion on this. So last night, I went to a popular popular national restaurant, chicken themed restaurant. Is it a theme if all they sell is chicken? Anyway, a chicken themed restaurant, and I ordered a number of items. One of which was a salad. Did not order it for myself because gross, but I look like I've been ordering a lot of salads. So Landon, order salads or this will be you. So I ordered salad, whatever, sat in line for like 20 hours. It felt like finally the guy's like, "Here's your food," and I was like, "Oh, I'm out of here. Got to go home and eat this not the salad. I mean, that's something else." Get home, realize no salad. And of course, I didn't even think about it because it wasn't for me, so I didn't care if they gave it to me or not until I got home and was like, "Shit, I don't have the salad. I should have realized that, right?" So I paid with my phone and everything. I go back. So I'm like, "All right, I take all the food, put it in the house because there's other people trying to eat it already." And then I'm like, "I'll go back and get the salad." So I go back to the Chick-fil-A, and then I go to the chicken place, and then I fucked that one up. And then I go in, and I don't have a receipt or anything because I paid digitally. So it was like, doop, doop, and so I get there and I'm like, "Hey, I was just through the drive-thru like 2 minutes ago. You guys forgot my salad, right?" And the lady's like, "Can you prove it?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, I was in the drive. I was like, I'm sure there's a salad sitting over there with my name on it because you forgot to give it to me." I was like, "But my name is Matt, and like I was here literally 6 minutes ago tops because I live very close to said chicken restaurant." And the lady's like, "Oh, well, do you have your receipt?" And I said, "Well, first, would it matter if I had my receipt? Because I'm telling you the food that I don't have. You think I just made up? Like I ordered all the other shit and I'm trying to get a free salad out of this?"
You kind of look homeless, though.
I kind of look a little. I was wearing a hat, so I looked a little less, like 8% less.
I'm just surprised that they did that because normally they
weird, right?
Chick-fil-A, man.
So, okay. So, hold on. This is where I have an issue. This is where it kind of gets a little more interesting. So she's like, she's cool. I showed her the receipt, like that I did a transaction, on my phone, and she was like, "Okay," got the salad for me and left. And so I was like, "Okay, thank you. No more guff." And like I'm out the door, right? Well, I get in the car and I'm like, I look at my phone. I'm like, "Oh," so I was like, that Chick-fil-A number seems a little low. Like that the cost of the chicken fillet or the chicken mix sandwich, whatever it was. I was like, that seems like the total was a little low for what we got because it usually is around the same. And then so I like go home and I realized, you know what? I probably didn't pay for that salad. Like, come to think of it, like I mean, just doing the math, right?
Order the salad, yeah.
So they probably. I mean, I did
put
order
it in
the
there.
salad.
On the app and look what you ordered.
I didn't do. I do go through the drive-thru. I don't use the app, Fred.
You don't use the app?
I don't want the points. I'm better than their fucking points. I don't need to bow down to their points, their chicken points.
That app line is always low. There ain't nobody ever in that app line.
That's right. I like going through the drive. I like, I'm a classic kind of guy.
So you didn't have it.
You don't want to go home.
You didn't even have it on your.
No, so I just had the entry because I use my Google Pay thing.
Yeah.
And so it just showed like Chick-fil-A, $36 or whatever.
Right. Yeah, but
it was $36.
Where did you pay for this at though?
In the drive-thru. Yeah, I just did the receipt. They didn't give me a receipt, or maybe it was on the bag. I don't know because I left the bags at home.
Yeah, because a lot of times they got the receipt on the bag.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
But the guy rushed me out of there, man. So I don't know. And like, his attitude when he handed me the food was not one of like, "Oh, we gotta get your salad." He was like, "Have a good night." So I'm thinking, but like I said, it set in. I'm like, shit, I probably didn't pay for this. I just held them hostage for a salad, probably.
You know what? Fuck them.
See,
and then
money. They can give up a salad.
So if you realize that, Landon, being a good guy, I knew what Fred's answer was going to be. So and I'm with him, honestly. But what do you think, Landon? Would you have gone back after you realized that and said, "Oh, I think I accidentally got this. Let me pay you for it," or would you just drive on down into the sunset with your free stolen salad?
Oh, you mean like pay for the?
Yeah. Would you? So I realized, like I said, I got home and realized I probably didn't pay for the salad.
Yeah, but you were already home, right? When you realized
the second time.
Well, then
the first time I drove all the way back
No.
for a salad I didn't order.
Maybe to like a small business if I didn't do it, like some nice place. But I don't know. I feel like with some of these places, if they're not paying attention, it's the worker's fault. It's not your fault.
I agree with that.
No, but see, the issue is he didn't order the salad.
I pretended to order the salad.
He intended to. That's why the guy was rushing him.
Yeah,
because the guy was like, "This guy should order a salad."
there. You got me there.
So
I
I
did
got
order the salad.
I got one.
But you thought you
Oh.
did.
Well, I told the lady I wanted the salad, and I specifically said it because it's a stupid salad. And I'm sorry, Fred. I will let you get yours, but
Yeah,
it was.
go ahead.
I had to
I'm
say
sorry,
I want
Freddie.
extra pepitas,
Pepitas.
and since it's a Hispanic ingredient, I have to say I was like, oh, and I need extra pepitas. And she was like, "Aye," and I was like, "Oi," and then she was like, "Drive up." So I know I ordered it.
So
All
did
right.
you when you went back and got the salad? Did you go through the drive-through?
No. You don't.
Okay, I
I'm
was
not
about
gonna
to
follow
say,
that up in the drive. No, I had to go
Yeah.
straight to the source,
you had to
baby.
go inside. Yeah,
Yeah, but I stood in line. I didn't like attack the counter like so many people
right.
do.
Yeah.
I stood in line. I waited my turn. I just explained that I probably ordered a salad. Some people do that though.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
They're like, I need attention immediately.
Right.
You forgot one of my fries.
I think you're good. I mean, you drove back. You know,
I tell you what to do. If you feel bad about it, you don't have to pay them. But next time you go, pay it forward. Buy the person's meal behind
you.
Yeah.
That is the last thing I will ever do in my life.
That isn't. Get it?
It's a nice thing to do, lady, and that's one of the reasons I'm not going to do it. No, you know why, lady? Because in all the years of me driving around, ordering shitty food, and eating and getting it in the drive-thru, never once has anyone paid it forward to me.
Right.
And if they did it one time, I would have faith. And every time I see, oh, I went to the whatever, and someone paid it forward. 100,000 people chain. I paid it forward. I know that's bullcrap.
Have you ever seen that video with the guy driving where he's paying it forward and then he drives around the drive?
Yes, that's the funniest. That dude's
like,
hilarious. I want 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 onion rings, 55 pies. You have to do it. Yeah.
He's like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
And he's like, he can't drive off, but he's like, I'll just run. That's a great show. That's yeah. So I think you should. That's a hilarious show.
I never seen
Well,
that. No, I just seen that one clip on.
Oh man,
Yeah, no, the show is funny.
It's the fun. It's really like irreverent comedy.
Stupid. Yeah,
Where you're gonna be like you're gonna feel like you're the biggest idiot in the world for laughing at it, but at the same time, you're like it's really smart the way they did this.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
So okay, so Fred has a moral quandary as well, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. So like I was also at a restaurant. Like I was at work and got hungry, and I pulled into this restaurant called I'll just say this restaurant has the meats.
Okay.
Larbies.
Yeah.
Larbies.
Yeah, Larbies. It's Larbies.
Meat Shack.
So, like I said, I'm at work. I only get like a little 30-minute break. So I drive up to the drive-thru. There's nobody there. And I wait.
Oh, did you go? Okay. Let me first. Did you go to the Blargleys near where I work and you are often at? The one by the QT?
Yeah.
Right there on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Continue.
That's crazy.
That's the worst Glarblies that there is.
If any of the workers are watching this, you guys are in
F
trouble.
you. Work faster because you've never ever been on time.
So I'm sitting at the drive-thru. I'm sitting. I'm waiting. I'm sitting. I'm waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody comes to the speaker. And hello, like still nobody. And I'm like, well, shit. I see them in there, so I know they open. So I just drive around and go inside. So there's a guy waiting on his food. He's a worker too. He's got a big yellow shirt on. And I go up to the register, and they look like they're swamped. But like I said, there's nobody in the drive-thru. One guy waiting on his food, and I ordered my food. I got a double cheese meal. You know what I'm saying? Just fries and a Coke. So
curly fries,
like,
curled fries.
The 2 for $6,
of course.
Yeah, gotta have the curly fries. And he gives me my cup. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. We got no lids." Little young kid, you know what I'm saying? Look like probably his first job. You know what I mean? And I was like, all right, whatever. I go get my drink and I sit down and I wait for him to call my name, tell me my food's ready. So I wait for about 5-6 minutes. maybe 8, 10. And he comes from around the back with the tray with the food on my tray. And I'm like, okay. He's like, here you go, sir. Thanks. It's got what I ordered on it, plus a 4-piece popper and a 4-piece mozzarella stick. I was like, that's cool. He
hooked me up, yeah.
He hooked me up, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? So I sit down and I start eating. And then I hear the guy that was waiting on his food, like, hey man, how you got his food first? Then I ain't got mine. He goes, and he starts getting on me like, oh man, what you didn't order all that.
The guy who worked there or the guy and the other guy?
The guy who worked there.
I'm like, dude, what do you want?
What do you want me to do? You gave it to me. You came from around.
That's not my responsibility, bro.
And gave it to me. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, but you know you didn't order that. But you know you didn't order. I said, so it's my fault.
Yeah.
But you know it's my fault, right?
He should have served it to you.
Right.
Yeah, he should have served it to me.
See, here's where we're different, though. Because as soon as they brought out all that extra food, I'd have been like, I'm going to need this to go. Because, like, I know that shit's going down. I got to get out.
No, like, he was mad as shit at me. And, like, the guy whose food it was, he was like, oh, man, don't worry about it. I was like, I know I'm not. And I was, like, eating the poppers, like, looking at looking at them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you thought the guy hooked you up because you were waiting 10 minutes for it.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what I mean? I didn't know. I really didn't know. I thought he hooked me up.
That's not your fault, man. You can't be.
It's not my fault. You know what I mean?
And that guy,
so mad at me. Like, what you getting mad at me for? You gave it to me. I was right in front of his face, too.
You gave it to me.
I would have offered him one. I'd have been like, dude, you want one? I mean, they're free.
And then the dude didn't order the same thing I did. He just got a double. He didn't get the cheese. So the manager brought me the double with cheese out. And I was like, so what, you want this one back? He's like, nah, keep it too. I was like, yeah, I got hooked up.
Damn, this is the best Arby's that there is. How come every time I go to that Glarblies, they never give me anything good? It's probably because I'm afraid to go in. No one goes into stores anymore. Or into
nobody goes into
that Fred got into his car. He was like,
for like 7 hours.
No.
God, you did nothing wrong. They brought you the food. What do you expect?
Right. Yeah. What do you want me to do?
You have a moral obligation to make sure it is at least your food.
Once it left the kitchen, anyway, you know what I'm saying, it was done.
Can't go back. You can't go back.
You can't go back.
Even if you'd have seen it and said, unless you'd have seen it immediately and be like, dude, that's not mine.
Right.
And no one touched it. As soon as you touched it, there's nothing legally. Like they cannot. I say legally, like there's a fucking lawyer there.
I bet you ate that shit first. I bet you're like, oh, I'm gonna eat these first.
Yeah, I did. I ate them poppers.
Double fisting like
macaroni and cheese poppers are awesome. I had some yesterday.
Looking in his face and his eyes.
Yeah, you're like, hey, is this what you ordered? It's so good. Yeah. Oh, I actually dropped it on the floor.
Not the guy whose food it was.
No, I know
the guy
employee.
Who gave it to me. That's who I was looking at. Like, you trying to get mad.
Like, you got it, David.
With the light.
Yeah, whatever it is. All right, so I got some more. Okay, so those are our moral quandaries so far, Landon. Now I have another one.
Ooh.
I'm going to ask you guys. I want all your opinions, okay? It's a moral quandary, Landon. Okay, you're eyewitness to a crime. Put yourself in this situation.
Who are you, Johnson? No.
Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. You are eyewitness to a crime. A man has robbed a bank, but instead of keeping the money for himself, he donates it to a poor orphanage that can now afford to feed, clothe, and care for his children. Did you follow the robber to the orphanage? I'm sorry, I don't know how you know that. You know who committed the crime. If you go to the authorities with the information, there's a good chance the money will be returned to the bank, the rightful owners, leaving a lot of kids in need.
I mean, even if he didn't take it to the orphanage, I didn't see shit. Yeah. It could be right in front of me. I'd be like, dude, I didn't see shit. I was scratching my nuts. Yeah. I didn't see nothing.
I wouldn't want to get involved either way.
No.
Right. My question is, how did you see all this?
I'm going to go behind him and rob the orphanage.
Right. But see, I think even if you turned him in, the orphanage would keep the money. because I don't think any bank is willing to take the public relations
Oh, no,
fiasco of
no, they'll
taking
take
stuff from a mortgage.
They can care. They can care less, man. I mean, they're throwing old ladies out of their houses.
Yeah,
No, they don't care. They don't care.
Get my money. You know what I'm saying? That's what the police say. You better go get my money.
You said
there was so I saw this on I think it was TikTok the other day. There was an armored car in California that like evidently the back door flew. You know that old
happens all the time.
Yeah, fable or whatever you call it, wives' tale. You know what I'm saying? Armored car door comes
urban
over.
Legend, maybe?
Urban legend. That's what I was looking for.
Oh, I can think of a wives' tale like these old ladies. And then the armored car door flew open on the interstate.
The horses went crazy, and
we were going to see Elvis at the retirement home, and we didn't know which way to go.
But like, so like the California freeway is shut down. I think it was the 5 or something. But like,
big one.
This girl gets on TikTok and she's like, "Look, it's money all over the place."
Yeah.
Oh my God! And they were taking it and like throwing it in the air.
Yeah.
And like, stupid. Take the money and
get that money
run.
and you
what
run.
are you doing? And then they got arrested for it.
Right, because they had to pay it all back.
Yeah,
their
faces are all over TikTok. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
that's
then you
stupid.
see, like, I mean, the whole highway was shut down, and there were just people everywhere grabbing money. And like, she come with the camera, they be like, "Oh no!"
Yeah, hell no.
They're smart. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was like, that's insane, man.
Landon, I know you're a younger guy, but I'm going to give you a little sagely word of advice. If you're going to do something illegal, don't film it.
No.
Well, no, that's true. Right away. No, you're right.
I mean, don't do that. It's really dumb.
No, the weird thing is a lot of people my age actually film, like if they're at school or something, you know, which I'm not in school anymore. I'm just saying at the time, you know, like high school, a lot of kids were like that. And I'm like, why would you publicly show that? That just gets you in trouble. It's kind of
people are stupid.
It's for the clout. It's for the light.
Right. We got to have the internet clouts.
Nothing, man.
No, it ain't.
Or they think it's funny at the time until it, you know,
right, until it bites them in the ass.
Right.
Yeah, until it bites them in the ass, and they're like, "Damn, that was stupid."
Always does. Yep.
Hopefully, it's a lesson more.
I got one more moral quandary for you, Landon. Get ready. This is the hardest one of all, possibly. I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, Alan. Taco Bell. No, a sinking sensation. Okay. Now listen up. You've been on a cruise for 2 days when there's an accident that forces everyone on board to abandon ship.
Oh, shit.
During the evacuation, one of the boats is damaged, leaving it with a hole that fills it with water. Makes sense. You figure that with 10 people in the boat, you can keep the boat afloat. Wait. Okay.
You're talking about the lifeboat.
Yes. You figure with 10 people in the boat, you can keep the boat afloat by having 9 people scoop the filling water out by hand for 10 minutes. This is a math problem. While the 10th person rests. After that 10-minute rest.
Rested.
This is real complicated. After that 10-minute rest, he or she will get back to work while another person rests, and so on. This should keep the boat from sinking long enough for a rescue team to find you, as long as it happens within 5 hours. I don't know how I did all this math. Jeez. You're taking your first break, that's spelled break wrong, when you notice your best friend in a sound lifeboat with only 9 people in it, and he beckons you to swim over and join them so you don't have to keep bailing out water. They will only be able to stay afloat for 2 hours instead of 5 if you join him, decreasing their chances of being rescued, but securing yours. What do you do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're
why can't everybody go to the bigger lifeboat?
Because that doesn't. Honestly, it's no math problem with that, Fred.
Honestly, I would just give up.
Well, I'm gonna die. He's like, I'm
gonna die with these people, with you strangers, because my morals.
This is too confusing.
I'm too confused.
Yeah, I'm like, well, the math is not checking out. I gotta die.
Math is too mathy. Math.
I'm sorry. I was just asking.
No, but so you're saying if I would rather stay
So
in
would you
water
okay.
from a boat, go to a boat and just get away?
Right. So the way you figure it, you and these other people in this boat, as long as 9 of you are working, one of you can rest, and and the boat will not sink. And you have to rotate. But your buddy Fred shows up here and it's like, hey, dude, we got a spot right here in our boat. We don't have a leak. What you want to do? You want to hop in, roll with us, or are you going to stay and make sure that your plan works for the other people so you may all go down, or you may secure your spot in the other boat.
Okay, well, who's in the boat with us?
Frankie Valli.
Good question.
Big Bopper. Buddy Holly.
Wait, who?
Susan Sarandon. Ted Kaczynski.
Wait, who was the first
and a
one?
German Shepherd.
Who was the first one you said?
Buddy Holly, I think. I don't know what I said. What did I say? The Big Bopper? I said the Big Bopper, and I don't know. I have no idea, Landon.
But that's only 3 people. 4 people.
And a group of miscellaneous people that you don't know.
Oh,
the rest of them are people you don't know.
Well, I get in the boat and take the German Shepherd with me.
There you go. See, I knew it.
Yeah.
Knew it.
But there's no kids. I mean, there's no kids.
But Alan, but here's the thing: the German Shepherd is racist.
That's all right.
Now what do you do?
My German Shepherd is racist, and I still love him.
It's like Zig Heil, get on the boat.
Yeah.
We used to have 2 German Shepherds, Cooper and Carly. They were nice to actually everybody. Like, I remember one kid, we were running around in the house and the dog bit him because he was running. He was running, and you're not supposed to play around the dogs, and they were actually always good. But then
I learned that lesson the hard way too. So it happens.
The weird thing was they were the sweetest dogs. They knew when. I remember one time they were like growling when this one guy was around. I won't say who, but
you can tell us it was Kevin.
It wasn't Kevin. It wasn't Kevin. But
great grandfather was running a German Shepherd. Bit his ass too.
Oh, I'll do that.
But German Shepherds are pretty loyal dogs. They're really good dogs.
It's all in the protection.
All he wanted was.
You have dogs, Alan?
Yeah, I got a German Shepherd and a pit bull.
Ooh.
And they're both loyal. I mean,
yeah. Actually, we got cats now here. Smokey and Scrappy. We got 2 cats.
All right.
Which though we're all allergic to. Okay. Now they live with us. So.
Smokey and Scrappy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of loyalty and a manner of being loyal to our sponsors, we're going to take a quick break.
Yeah, we're 50 minutes
We're
in.
super late.
Yeah,
We're super late. We got to get one in, though. I promised. We'll be right back with more of the BLC podcast. We usually take one at 30 minutes. Welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. It's very spooky tonight with Landon James. I don't know. Welcome back to the show, everybody. You're being a vampire. You have to work on your vampire voice, Landon.
He's like a Jewish vampire.
I'm the Sigma, the Jewish Dracula. My name is Regis Philbin. I was bitten by a vampire. I said Gelman or whoever. I don't know who. I don't remember who Regis is. Joyce.
Who wants to be a billionaire?
They put garlic in the spear. Who wants to be a millionaire? Anyway, welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. We're so glad you're still with us. So glad you're still here as well, Landon. We don't know how you didn't accidentally lose connection during the break, because that's what usually happens to guests, but we're glad you're back. So we're going to do a little bit, as I promised before the show started, to the listeners above, below, whatever, fuck them. The listeners in general. We're going to do some Parker's Tech Shits. We have music? Nope.
Yeah, we do. It's yeah, it was last time we did it.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to start off. Fred,
People.
what, when you think of technology, Fred, let me ask you this. Have you ever thought of the technology that exists in the world of chestnut fighting?
Chestnut fighting?
That's right, Fred. The World Conquer Championships said on Tuesday they were investigating allegations of cheating after this year's men's winner was found to have a steel chestnut in his pocket.
What?
Did you get that?
Was this like marbles?
This is Conquer. So, Fred, more than 200 traditional enthusiasts of the traditional game entered this year's annual competition. The game involves players using conkers, the glossy brown seeds from the horse chestnut tree, threaded onto a string, and they try and smash their opponent's chestnut. So you have a chestnut on a string.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You take 3 shots each, and whoever wins wins. So
what? Okay, now I gotta understand this.
Sure.
Now is your chestnut suspended? Am I holding my
Yes,
chestnut?
you hold your chestnut up. One
On a
person
string.
holds their chestnut down, like they hold it like this, so it's down on a string. The other person whips it in an upward motion to wonk the chestnut, to conquer the chestnut.
Yeah. Okay, conquer.
And keep in mind, this is a young man's game, Fred.
What?
I've
So-
never,
Nah, hell no. Nobody born after 1946 plays conkers.
Would you care to guess how old the gentleman was who took home this year's trophy? And I can tell you, his name is Dave Jenkins.
Dave Jenkins.
He won the men's tournament.
Dave Jenkins in his 80s, man.
86.
In his 80s.
You got anything later? You want to take a guess?
no.
Dave Jenkins,
No,
at the spry young age of 82.
I do.
You did. You called it, and it made me sad that you knew. But here's the thing, Fred. Here's what you don't understand about Dave Jenkins. Even though he's 82, he's not afraid to push the boundaries of the sport. He's not afraid to break the rules a little bit. Because the organizers launched an investigation after claims came out that he may have used a steel chestnut.
Oh, that's right. That's how the story started.
Right. And now, of course, and it would make sense, the allegations were raised by, and get this name, Fred. Tell me this doesn't sound like a guy who fights chestnuts for a living. Alistair Johnson Ferguson.
Oh, damn. That.
Right. Who was like, Dave Jenkins cheated me again.
Where was this played?
Of course, it was in England.
Is it England? Okay.
In the small village of Southwick in central England. So, Alistair Ferguson, who lost the men's final against Jenkins after his conquer, quote unquote, disintegrated in one hit, they said. Organizers confirmed a steel conquer was found in Jenkins' pocket. Investigations are ongoing, but they said they don't know how he cheated underneath, like while the judges were watching.
He's like, fiddlesticks! I did not do that.
He's like, forsooth and verily, I have never cheated in fucking wooden conquer shit. Anyway, so Fred, that was just the championship for like England and stuff. The world conquer champion, Fred, is from our very own, right down the road from Landon. They may even know each other. Indianapolis, Indiana. I mean, not that. And now, how much would you like? How many years do you think Kelsey Bansbach is?
Benchbosh?
Bans, Banschbach. So Bansbach.
72.
It's a lady, by the way.
Oh, she's 72.
Yeah, I said 78.
76.
You're all close and all terrifically wrong at the same time. A ripe old age of 34 years old.
Oh, well, she got an old lady's name.
That's right. And she was crowned Queen Conquer after beating Jenkins in the final. So there you go. Now you know.
I watched the video of it,
Are you watching the video of it right now?
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's intense.
Like, yeah, they bust it. They hit it to bust it.
Yeah, they want to break your shit, man. You get a good old bean in there.
So they were trying to bust a nut.
They try to bust the nut.
Okay, so I have to tell you the story. This is an aside from our tech shit. Today, I had a meeting with a client of mine at he has a store, right? And one of the things they sell in the store is like these flavored pretzels and all this stuff. Well, now this company has come out with like the candy pecans, like with the stuff. And we were talking about it. I said, hey, man, have you tried those? And he was like, yeah, they're really, really good. So I'm going to grab some. So I'll get some before I leave, right? So we had our meeting, everything, and we're just chatting. And I'm like, oh, okay. I said, well, hold on a second. Let me go grab these nuts, and I'll be right back. And then I was like,
you said it.
And he laughed, and I was like, obviously, I didn't mean I'm going to grab my nut. Like, I was like, grab these nuts. Just cracked me up. So, Fred, off to our next world adventure here. Fred, what do you know about technology in regards to pumpkins? Because this year's nothing, and this is
sponsored by Jergens?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. This is sponsored by Jergens. This year, ladies and gentlemen, Jergens is proud to present their. Hold on, wait for it while I find the sponsorship thing. Nothing is popping up. That's not good. Jergens pumpkin spice cappuccino. Wait, that's already a thing. Jergens pumpkin spice fishing bait. Why not? Fish love it.
I went and got coffee this morning, and
did you get a pumpkin spice, friend?
I accidentally used the pumpkin spice because it's
gross.
the same color.
You accidentally.
Yeah. And
accidentally.
I did.
Like I accidentally got extra whipped cream on it and sprinkles too.
Accidentally, yeah.
I would do that. If they're pumpkin colored sprinkles like black and orange, that's totally fine.
Totally fine.
Pumpkin colored, Halloween colored, man. So anyway, yes, pumpkin spice is gross. Thank you, Jergens. Anyway, off to Half Moon Bay, California, Fred.
Ooh.
This year, a Minnesota horticulture teacher remained the reigning champion of this annual pumpkin weighing contest right there where I said in Northern California. Yeah. He's won 4 years in a row. Would you like to guess how many? Do what?
He put some bricks inside the pumpkin. That's
I was saying, that's what they're gonna have. That's what they're gonna say. It's just like that fish guy.
Got bricks in it.
Like you put fish in the pumpkin.
Yeah.
Would you like to guess, Landon? I'm gonna give you first dibs of this. How many pounds this dude's pumpkin weighed? Now he's a Minnesota guy. He's from Anoka, Minnesota. So he rolls hard.
250?
No. This is the biggest pumpkin in the world.
Yeah, I've seen these before,
you got to think like we're not talking about we're talking about a pumpkin that dwarfs a minivan.
What was the pumpkin guy? The nursery rhyme. Had a wife who couldn't keep her.
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick.
Peter Pumpkin Eater had a wife who couldn't keep her.
Right. He
put her in a pumpkin. I like one part of the story says he put her in a pumpkin. Right. So it's like these size pumpkins, like you could put a bitch in. You know what
Okay.
I like he's like explain to you. This is a pumpkin you can put a bitch in.
Bitch certified.
All right. So, Fred, do you have a guess? Or you want to take a guess of this?
I would say 1,500 pounds.
Alan, you got anything?
Well, you said it was the biggest pumpkin. Shit, yeah, I'd say about 800 pounds.
1620 if you put a bitch in it.
Yeah, if you put the right lady in it.
I feel like I feel like we should be guessing how many
100 bitches you can put in a pumpkin.
we can put in a pumpkin.
Well, let me tell you this, Landon. This pumpkin, you can fit a large amount of ladies of the night in.
I'm gonna
His
guess
win-
about 23 bitches.
That's about right. That's about right because the winning gourd this year at 2,471 pounds, a mere 8 pounds short of the world record of 2,749 pounds.
You should have left it out there for another day or two.
Yeah, that's all you had to do.
How did he move that piece of shit?
They drove it from Minnesota to California.
How many pounds does that equal?
2,400 and whatever I said is exactly how many pounds that is.
23 hoes.
Oh,
Yep.
oh, man.
23
That's-
bitches.
It depends on how you like. It depends on how you like them. It could be 15. It could be 5. 2,400 pounds. Just about how you like. It just depends on your preference, Landon.
Oh,
For me,
Oh
that's
my
1.5.
God.
Anyway, so that's what's going on in some of our tech news. And finally, Fred and Alan and Landon, of course, we have Landon. Are you do you keep up with the? I know your sensibilities are probably a little more vintage and old school, just because of what you're into. Nothing wrong with that. But do you keep up with the technology? None of which we've talked about today. Do you keep up with Elon Musk's comings and goings?
I hear a little bit about it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, recently, Elon Musk and Tesla, which are mostly Tesla, had an event in which they debuted their robot, like they basically their robot people that they're going to start using. They call it We Robot was the name of the event. And they basically showed off a lot of different robots and like new technology buses, like Tesla buses, and just all their new stuff that they're like, oh, this is going to be real one day, and probably not. But one of the things that they showed off was a humanoid style robot that basically it turns out, I don't want to spoil this for anybody. Turns out they were not AI powered. They were walking around pretending they were AI, but they were actually walkie-talkie powered. And there was a human standing nearby using a walkie-talkie to chat.
Huh.
So during the event, the robot is called Optimus, by the way. And if Alan could pull up a picture of Optimus for Landon, that would be wonderful, but he's gone now. So Elon Musk promised that Optimus can be a teacher, babysit your kids, it can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of, it will do. But again, all that being said, it's a guy with a walkie-talkie. So we're going to see what's
A guy with a walkie-talkie.
Yep. Investors were unimpressed with the company's robo-taxi called the Cybercab. Oh, Landon, we enjoying it. We've just been hacked.
Yes, it is me.
We've been hacked by a dear friend of the show, Detachable Robot Penis.
Yes, it's me. Why are you looking at your computer, Landon? Not paying attention to me and my large, striped, hooked penis.
Hooked penis. Landon is like, this is the weird.
Wait.
Well, while we're waiting, Detachable, our DRP, what is your take on these robots? If he sings a song about DRP, this is going to be the greatest thing ever.
If he sings a song about me. Anyway.
A DRP. No.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, robot DRP and Robo Elvis. Oh Jesus, that's scary.
Right? Sorry. You guys, I've been on this show so many times. I never did an effect before. I had to do one.
Oh, you're welcome to do any. Fred's got effects now too. Landon, we're easily in the 18th century now.
I got a MIDI controller with all the effects, like the different pads and stuff I can do.
Yeah.
But I never.
Fred got his from Temu.
All right.
Yeah,
He did.
Yes, like the robots from
DRP just is naturally.
Robot from Elon Musk from Tasteful.
His
Original like
robot.
me.
Good. It's very authentic.
He's a real. That's because he's a real robot, Landon.
No,
He's a detachable. He's a detachable robot penis, Landon.
Can't you see like
That's what you need to understand. And he is the world's foremost expert in robotic sexiness and its relations to people, but mostly not to any of us on the show.
except my arch enemy, Electro. I hate him.
I don't know what he's saying, but I'm sure he's right because he's an expert.
Do not compute. Do not compute.
Did not compute. Perfect. Just like Elon Musk robots. So DRP, why do you hate Tesla?
I hate them because they're fake. They're not real like my penis. Look at the size of my penis.
Landon, just look at it. It's part of the deal. You're of age now.
Yes, you can look at it now.
But
Freddy looks at it.
I don't like this.
I don't want to see
I don't-
that.
Part of the show.
I'm
not
What
enjoying
are you even talking about? I'm confused.
I'm very confused too. When I think we
Are we
should
talking about
unhack.
I think DRP is going to take a vacation.
Bye bye, DRP. Love you. Bye bye. Go away forever, or at least for a minute. Okay, Fred left instead. Oh, geez. Oh, Landon, what are we gonna do after an hour?
Fred was like, I don't like the robot voice.
I don't blame him.
No, I
Oh, and then the devil is here now. And then I don't know what's happening. So, Landon, of course, we're idiots, as you can tell.
No, I always have fun with you guys.
No, I didn't say we weren't fun. I just said we're idiots.
Hey guys,
Oh, and then now Satan has joined us.
Where's Freddy? Where did Freddy go?
I don't know, Satan. I also don't know where Alan went.
I don't know. Oh, what?
Oh,
What's that? A Tesla robot?
I have kicked off Freddy, and now it is the Tesla robot time.
Oh my God.
So Landon, we're being joined by Satan and the Tesla robot,
Yes.
as I expected to say at the beginning of this show.
Now,
Well, this is a very interesting podcast.
Yes.
this podcast is shit.
So Tesla robot, Tesla bot, are you going to take over the world? That's really what it ultimately boils down to. And are you working with our other guest at the moment, Satan,
Yeah.
to take over the world and make only robots exist?
You know we're going to take over the world. You've seen the movies. You know what's going to happen.
I am scared of AI, Landon. I don't know about you.
That's right. We are going to take over the world together. We're going to distribute these robots for Christmas because you know it's my favorite holiday.
True. You wouldn't think it, Landon, but it turns out that Christmas is actually the devil's favorite holiday.
It sure is.
Are you gonna give a bunch of robots to all the children, Satan?
Yes, I am. You can order these robots on Temu.
That's right. Temu Tesla.
Temu Tesla.
Here. Hey, can you give a shout out, Satan, Kevin?
Oh, Kevin. I know Kevin. I know him well. Me and him used to party in Vegas all the time. Yes. Kevin, remember that time we did that thing with that? Oh, yeah, you remember that.
I expect him to be like, see you soon.
Yes.
And there's video evidence. Kevin.
Weird. It's a weird show tonight, Landon.
No, this is the most interesting one I've been on.
Hey,
it's good.
Interesting is a word. So, well, thank you, Satan, and thank you, Tesla Bot, for being here. If you have anything to say before you leave, now would be the time.
We'll be seeing you soon. Coming to a target near you. Tesla Robots.
.com.
2025.
That's right. All right. Well, thank you very much. Oh, hey, look, Fred has returned. The DRP is apparently back now. It's great.
Where is he at?
Oh, now he's
Where is he?
perfectly 7 minutes behind, Landon, as we
I
lost.
knew you would come back. You were scared of me. That's why you left the bus.
What's going on? Hey, guys.
You ran away. You ran away.
Oh, I thought he was going to fight. I thought we were going to have a good old-fashioned robot fight. That's okay. Well, Landon, thank you for putting up with our idiocy. Oh, never mind. He's no, and then
Whenever we finish this show.
they
What is going on?
we're done. I don't know. We gotta go. We're getting AI is taking over.
Oh no! Every time I come, he's scared of me.
All right. Say goodnight, Tesla bot. Say goodnight, Alan or DRP. What?
Good night, guys.
Oh, good. It's over?
I don't know.
Good night, guys.
See,
Good
Night.
night, everybody.
it's not over. We can keep going if you have more. I didn't know it's
Happening.
gone off the rails.
It's up to you guys.
Crazy train.
All right. Well, Landon, thank you very much for coming on. I think we will probably call it because this is ridiculous. So thank you so much for coming on, man. You know,
Yep,
we love having you on anytime.
Always
We
a-
will get you. I will promise you the next time you come on, I will make sure to get our friend Linda to join us as well. And she will tell your fortune or do whatever it is she does. She's really good at it. I definitely recommend you check her out. And of course, check you out as well at LandonJamesETA.com. Check out on his Facebook. I think you stream, it seems like almost every performance that you do.
Oh yeah, we usually do.
So you can definitely check it out, even if you're not local to the Illinois area. Of course, you can just check it out on. You can stream it, and it's great.
We're trying
Good
to
stuff.
get new songs too. We're trying to add new stuff to our shows to make it more fun, and there's gonna be other stuff announced soon. So it'll be very cool.
Cool. We'll keep an eye out. Of course, let us know.
Let me come sit in, and I'll be like Little Richard. I'll do Little Richard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
See, there
Like
you go.
Alan can do La Bamba.
And I can do Mama Cass.
Richie Family.
Ricky Ricardo.
Yeah. Like that. Who you gonna be? Who you gonna
Mama
be like
Cass.
Perry? You be Perry Como.
Mama's
That way I get to have a ham sandwich with me all night.
Mama Cass.
I'll just have a never-ending supply of ham sandwiches. It's going to be the greatest Halloween ever.
You know that's a myth. She did not die of a ham sandwich.
I don't know what killed her. A ham sandwich could have done it.
It was a pepperoni sandwich.
Oh, Lord.
That's disgusting.
It's all fatty, back then.
Yeah, it's like a cold pepperoni sandwich. That's not going to.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get out of here, Landon.
Hey,
Thank
we
you
got our
again.
food in.
Thank you,
We had
Landon.
to have-
Guys,
Yeah.
Thank you again for coming on, man. We had a blast as always.
Yep, me too.
Feel free to plug anything you got to plug, and then we'll say bye.
Just check me out at LandonJamesETA.com. Right under the Tesla robot and Satan. And we have the show on May 24th in Tinley Park, Illinois, at the Tinley Park American Legion with this Elvis tribute band. But if we ever get a show in the South Carolina area, we'll definitely shout it out and tell you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Also, one day me and Kevin want to start maybe an Elvis podcast, which some Elvis people have, but you guys kind of inspired me because I think it's really cool.
Do it, man.
Because you get to
Dude,
talk, have fun with it, so maybe one day we'll figure something out. And
100%. We would love it if you ever like, hey, you know what? We're out of ideas. Maybe we should invite the guys from the PLC podcast. Oh, we're there.
well, you guys
Yeah.
are fun, so that would be a pleasure.
We'd love to have you. Anyway, we would love to help in any way we can.
Let me do this. Thank you.
We'll all
buddy.
wear Elvis week.
It really does
That's
me
right.
a lot. Though. Thank you, guys.
Oh, dude, we love, like I said, we sincerely, like, that's not just saying, we love having you on. Boy, and we look forward, like I said, I didn't want to bother you because I know you're a busy guy. So
It's all good.
when
Anytime.
Kevin reached out, that's why I told the guys, and they were immediately like, hell yeah, let's go. So
All right.
good stuff.
But have
Cool,
a good
man. Well, hey, stay safe out there. If we don't see you before Halloween, we won't. Have a happy Halloween, happy Merry Christmas, happy Thanksgiving, and all the other jazz. And we'll talk to you soon, buddy.
Yep. Whoa.
Oh. Oh, that's look at that look.
Sorry, guys, I gotta go.
All right, BL, see you later, everybody.